Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dan, and I am back, and we are trying something new today. So, as you can see on the screen, that is not any team that I've drafted. It's not a draft I've been a part of, and that handsome devil in the bottom right of the display is clearly not me. But we're trying something new. With his permission, I'm actually going to be doing a match analysis today of Krabby's Week 1 JLDL match against Panda, where we're going to look at the plays that he made, try and give some feedback on it as well, and yeah, just sort of go from there, see how it works, see if this is the a type of content that we might be able to do more of in the future, or if it's just a complete waste of time. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, so any feedback for it in the comments would be greatly appreciated. But before we dive into it, let's just take a look at what he's going to be bringing into the match this week. Say Gardevoir, Abomasnow, Indeedee, Como-O, Arcanine, and Arctivish. It's a team archetype I'm pretty familiar with, which is Indeedee Hail, because I ran it in the VBA. Also, I'm going to be playing his video back at 1.5 times speed for the sake of efficiency. So he doesn't actually talk like that, and it'll be slowed down a little bit, or it'll be sped up a little bit from actual battle speed. So it might be a little disconcerting, but just as a warning. The team itself looks decent on paper. One thing I would note is that if we're going to put a defensive item on a quad weak Pokemon like Como-O, leftovers, you're going to need to have some very specific calcs for why that's better than a Citrus Berry, a Focus Sash, or a Resist Berry, because for leftovers to be better than those, you're going to need to survive enough turns after taking some initial damage to get all that healing back. And Como-O isn't the most bulky thing in the world, so I'm not sure if that's going to be the best choice here, but beyond that, let's go ahead and see what happens here. So I'm going to be playing his match, and then I'll be pausing it intermittently to give some commentary as well, but we're going to be paying attention to what he says, what he sees, and we'll see how it all goes.
But this is the team. You can kind of see what I brought item-wise. It's very, very... I think it's a really strong team. It's a very kind of almost copy and paste of what Dan had at VBA, but that was not my intentions when I was drafting. It just kind of fell that way. Okay. Gosh. Shake them off. Okay. Zoroark, Blaziken, Togedemaru, Bouffalant, Aromatisse, and Suicune. Okay. Okay. We have to watch out for the Zoroark. It could be a pain in the ass in the back end. It could really mess up our Indeedee Gardevoir lead here.
Okay. So, first things first, let's look at what Panda might be trying to do here. As a disclaimer, I haven't watched this match before, so I don't know if this is the case or not. But looking at this team, he's got guaranteed Trick Room if he wants it, and Bouffalant under Trick Room looks pretty good into this setup. If he can deal with the Indeedee and to a lesser extent the Gardevoir, Blaziken looks pretty good. And honestly, if he can get rid of the Como-O, the Zoroark doesn't look bad either. So, if I'm Krabby, I think he's doing a good job identifying the Zoroark as a bit of an issue here, but we'll see what he thinks about looking at this. Indeedee lead is probably good because it will deny fake out pressure from the Togedemaru.
I think Abomasnow. I think we bring
I can get behind that.
Como-O.
Ooh.
And we feel good.
Abomasnow Como-O. Okay. Let me think about that. So, without Arctivish, you're losing a lot of your offensive presence on this team, but I do understand wanting a better answer for the Zoroark. But I think if you're going to bring the Como-O to go with the Psy-Spam mode that you have, you probably bring Arcanine Como-O instead of Abomasnow Como-O, just because intimidate pressure on the Blaziken is going to be pretty big, and we'll see what the set is on it, but if it's got fighting type coverage, for example, it's actually pretty decent into a lot of different things on the team.
About it. We feel good about it. Okay, what does he lead? What does he start with? Blaziken's Weaken.
Okay, Blaziken's Weaken lead. Let's see what he thinks through this
Okay.
play with.
Psychic Surge. Alright. Do we trace? I believe we just traced the inner focus. So being said, that's not terrible. Means our stats can't be dropped.
Double Expanding Force seems fine here.
I could see something like a
It's probably like Protect Snarl,
like
which
Icy
makes
Wind
it
here or
worse.
Tailwind. Dark Pulse, okay.
Special.
We live that fairly well. Tailwind. Okay, what?
So
did
that's
I
his
miss
own
there?
arc. Okay. So let's see if he identifies that this is Zoroark, because he did see that in team preview, and that's pretty clearly what the issue is here. So let's go ahead and see if he identifies that issue.
I missed out on something there. I think we can go now.
One, the Dark Pulse damage into the NDD. Two, the fact that
Okay, I think we
it's
just
a
go ahead
mutant.
and Expanding Force here again. What we'll do. Ooh, just a helping hand. Problem is trying to figure out what's going on with this. With
Okay, so he's missed the Zoroark, and that's gonna hurt him here, because it's just gonna kill this Indeedee this turn, and then he's got to identify it in the next couple turns.
again, I'm not quite sure what that was. Why is it a thing? Okay. Okay, Tokidamaru.
He should switch the Gardevoir out here.
Okay, so this is a Blaziken, because he's not getting the speed boosts.
Not quite.
Just follow me here.
Okay. So when you follow me to gain momentum, you want to have a purpose behind it. I understand wanting to protect the Komo coming in, but I don't know exactly what this Komo is going to do to justify basically just sacking your Indeedee here for free. If you think about the attacks that are likely to go into the Gardevoir slot right there, it's probably a Steel-type attack, which the Komo is going to take decently well, or this Blaziken, even if you're not identifying it as the Zoroark yet, it's probably using that Dark Pulse again into that slot for neutral damage. Even if he does decide to go with like a Stab Fire type move, if you think that it is a Blaziken, Como takes that really well, and indeed he's the one that actually you want to keep safe this turn. So I'm not sure I fully agree with that follow me play.
So that should kill.
It does.
Yeah, okay, so that kills. The Indeedee there.
And then Iron Head.
I
Yep.
got Iron Head. Decent damage.
But maybe here the leftovers is actually going to get justified. We'll see. Click Dazzling Gleam. Oh, actually, I don't know if you survive.
And we get Sturdy, which is no good. That doesn't do us any good.
This is a rough spot. You need to Drain Punch the Togedemaru, probably, and protect the Gardevoir. And you don't have Protect on it because it's
Guess we
specs.
Kinglers scales here. What we can do is just
I mean, Gleam.
we could always Dazzling Gleam, just to break the sturdy. Extra sensory. Okay.
Oh,
And
that hurts in
doesn't do very
Psychic
good for
Drain.
us because we just Klinger skill. And
Ow.
Baltimore gets the kill on the Gardevoir,
Yeah, so this game, it's
and that failed.
basically
Okay.
entirely came down to not properly identifying.
So now we bring in the Abomasnow. So this doesn't look good for us, like, at all.
Yeah, yeah, it does not, Joe. Yeah, he just hasn't identified the Zoroark, and that's the problem here. I mean,
I think we just go for a Blizzard.
yeah, you
I
probably
don't see the way getting around the Blaziken. Yeah, the Iron Head's gonna kill there.
you're basically out here. Maybe you'll
And then he'll
identify
probably
it.
go- okay, so he's a flamethrower. So is he special, right?
Yes, it's only used special moves so far, but Zoroark. Yeah, you're
Lost.
gonna
Okay, so
see.
he's Life Orb.
Here comes.
That's Zoroark.
There we go. Okay, now he sees it. But yeah, that'll basically wrap up game one.
Meaning that he still has Blaziken in the back, which is why we didn't get any damage. I should have realized that from
Okay,
the no damage. Okay, fair enough.
he's catching it, and
So we have to watch that.
he'll keep up on that in the future. So that's
Okay.
good learning
Pokemon
experience
gets
game
kills
one.
there.
But let's go ahead and get into game two. We'll
Okay,
hear
so
his
what we're
commentary
gonna
in
do to
between
change
the
it up
games.
next game. Of course, I'll take your lead card, bro.
Classy.
All right. All right. So what do we think he does differently? If he changes anything up at all, the Zoroark was kind of a pain in the ass.
So potential counterplay to that lead, if you see the same lead again, you don't know if it's Blaziken or Zoroark, is have the Indeedee Expanding Force, but have the Gardevoir Dazzling Gleam.
I think we go Arctivish Abomasnow. And I still like a DD Gardevoir in the back. We don't really have any reason to.
I can get behind that as well. Arctivish lead into that is still going to threaten the Blaziken, but if you can assume it's Speed Boost again, then you're going to have some trouble. But the Arctivish threatens the Blaziken, it threatens the Zoroark as well. And with Indeedee in the back, if he does lead the Togedemaru, the play is generally going to be swap the Abomasnow out for the Togedemaru, or the Abomasnow out for the Indeedee to stop Fake Out going into Arctivish, and try to kill the thing next to the Togedemaru, but we'll see how the leads go and how he plays it.
Pring Arcanine. At least not that I think of. Okay, let's try this again. This is what I'm saying. It's been so long that the game is just so far from what I. Okay, Aromatisse Bouffalon.
Okay, Head Smash Bouffalon's
I
going to
think we
hurt.
just go straight into setting Veil, and we're gonna just go Substitute.
I can get behind that play. It is a little passive to potential leads like this sort of Protect Trick Room play, and something that punished that, like Vicious Rend plus Blizzard, might have been the play, but looking at this Bouffalont, I might have actually ended up Blizzarding and Rending into the Bouffalont. So this isn't the worst play in the world, but thinking turn by turn, if Trick Room gets up, then you lose the bonus damage on Vicious Rend, and then the Hail is actually a detriment for Arctivish speed-wise. So maybe in this position, you actually do need to more aggressively fight the Trick Room and agree to sacrifice one of your Pokemon to stop it from going up this turn. I think this lead ends up in Panda's favor slightly because of the offensive pressure of the Bouffalont next to the Trick Room pressure if the Aromatisse has Protect. But I do like... So, he's playing very defensively.
And Trick Room. Okay, so now we're the slowest thing on the field, which is frustrating, but not super terrible. That Bouffalant's probably going to be a pain in the ass.
it will be.
Okay. I mean, I guess we could just, let's see, what would we have in the back? And DD, we'll bring that in here.
Okay.
Icicle Crash here into the Beaufort, try and get rid of it.
Why are we bringing in the Indeedee here? I'm not saying that it's wrong. I just want to know, if you're going to make a switch, you either do it because you think it's going to have better offensive pressure, or because you are predicting a move and you want to take that move defensively on a different Pokemon. He might not just be justifying it verbally, but to my mind, getting in Indeedee here, it's not going to take a Boufflant hit very well. It's probably faster than Boufflant, depending on the sets as well. So in my mind, there's not a great reason to do so. But it'll take the hit better with the Aurora Veil up. I just don't see why the switch is occurring.
Or start chipping away at it.
Yeah, everything will take that Dazzling Gleam fine.
Okay. It's White Herb? Yeah, so it's White Herb. Okay. Now the crit, so being said, we know that's not doing great damage.
But here you kind of get bailed out because you can just Expanding Force and attack into the Boufflant. He'll pick one of your Pokemon, but you'll waste another turn of Trick Room and take his Boufflant.
So what we'll do is we'll just follow me here. And we'll go ahead and just Icicle Crash again here into the Beaufort. He can protect. If he does, it's fine. Yeah, he does. Okay.
I'm not sure if I agree with that play from Panda, because this isn't doing a lot. That just wastes a turn of Trick Room.
So he can't protect 2 turns in a row. The Dazzling Gleam's not doing much. I guess he could have something frustrating there. Let's check our Trick Room. 2 turns of Hail. So we'll just go ahead and follow me again, and we will Icicle Crash here into the Beaufort. We'll just kind of repeat what we just did. Any Helping Hands? Okay, so Helping Hands, something into Indeedee here. Lash Out. Okay, which I believe.
Yeah, it's hella dead.
Okay,
wait, no. Screens.
Well, I think that might have just fucked us a little.
Okay. Icicle Crash wasn't doing noticeably more than Fish's Friend there, to the point where Fish's Friend was likely a KO. So that's just probably a play mistake. He can stall out Trick Room here, so he's not like dead in the water yet. But if you have the option between a low accuracy move and a perfect accuracy move, always use the perfect accuracy move.
A little bit there, if we're gonna be honest.
Here's where there you go. I'd probably make a defensive switch here
We'll just
and
Expanding Force
protect.
And Icicle Crash here into the Aromatisse. Protects. Okay.
Well, never punished.
Dazzling Gleam. And it doesn't kill, so that's great.
Panda played that Trick Room way too passively too.
The miss on that Icicle Crash was really big. That's really fucking frustrating. But I mean, it happens. It is what it is. So what we do is we swap here into the Balm of Snow, and we Fish's Rend here into the Aromatisse.
I can get behind that play. Because late game Indeedee Gardevoir looks really good.
If he protects here with the Aromatisse, then that's a good read, which I believe he's definitely good enough to know that. Here, yeah, so he brings it out anyway. Brings in the Suicune. That was a great way to suck that up. And then the close combat. Okay.
That's one of those trends that happens. Like, you didn't really have much of an option there, because if he just sets Trick Room, you probably lose. So
We'll energy ball. We know it doesn't kill. And we'll expanding force here into this Bofalon, which does kill, surprisingly. Okay, and so we know we can kill it in another turn. I mean, even after the berry, I want to say we probably get close again. And Sunny Day. Sunny Day Suicune.
So, if your opponent's playing passively the way that Panda's playing passively, you can have the offensive pressure to punish it. You're already locked into Expanding Force, so you probably need to pivot the Gardevoir out at some point to make sure you have something to hit the Zoroark with, or you need to preserve health on the Abomasnow. So either way, you need to switch in Indeedee this coming turn.
Sent out Blaziken. Maybe.
Maybe.
No, it's got to be actually Blaziken.
Actually, yeah, you do know
We know
that
it's
this
not
one.
Beast Boost, so that's kind of good. We know we.
Okay, you know this one's Blaziken. This is great.
I believe we outspeed.
Yeah. Crab is crushing at this point. Offensively. Yeah.
We Focus Ash. Jesus Christ.
In the sun. Okay, that checks out.
And it is Speed Boost. Okay. It's good to know. It's good
He
to
still
know.
probably wins because he's Sash.
So we have Abomasnow and Indeedee.
Actually, no, even without Sash. Even without Sash, if Blaziken attacks into Indeedee, Abomasnow gets 2 hits off. No, you win because you're Sash, because it's going to take 3 hits probably to kill the Blaziken. But you're guaranteed that. I don't know if he's okay. He might not be guaranteed a win here, but he's in a good position because of Sash. Without Sash, Panda would be a favorite in this position.
So what we do here is we follow me. And we Blizzard.
I don't know if I agree with that because Blaziken protecting and then Dazzling Gleam breaks Sash, kills Indeedee, and then Blaziken kills Abomasnow. Wait, no, Blaziken dies to Hail. Never mind. Yeah, you win here. Ignore me.
We should
I'm
be a
bad.
Dazzling Gleam fine. Indeedee dies. Okay. Now
crit
the question
mattered.
is can we beat this Aromatisse with Blizzard? I believe we can. I believe in it. Single target. Dazzling Gleam. Okay, yeah, we should. We should go to a game 3.
It will.
Sounds like my kid's crying.
Poor child.
Okay. Going to a game 3. Holy shit. Panda's too good, man. Okay, play with the same rules. And we bring this team. Okay. I think what we do this time, we do a little bit different. I think we bring in Indeedee, Komowo.
Explain why. I
And
mean,
Abomasnow.
you don't have to verbally explain why,
With
but
Gardevoir. Yeah.
I want to know why.
Okay, what are we doing differently this time? So we know if we see a dark move right off the back that Indeedee lives from, that we know it's, yeah, if it's this Blaziken. This Blaziken might be that, if this is the Zoroark, either way, I think we don't even try to, I don't think we set up here. And we follow me. We just Drain Punch here into the Blaziken.
I might have
Probably risky as hell, but I think it's
expanding forced and drain punch into the Blaziken because I don't think it's offensively threatening the Como too much. I guess it could have Brave Bird, but it hasn't revealed that yet. And if it is Brave Bird, that means it is Blaziken, in which case you pick up the KO with the Indeedee here. So I think Expanding Force, and when you've got a lead advantage like this, you want to lean into it. So Expanding Force and Drain Punch would have been my play.
That's the best way to go. Dark Pulse. Okay, so this has got to be the Zoroark, I believe. Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah.
Because that Zoroark was always targeting there, so the only difference here is you just have less damage on the Suicune.
So that was the Zoroark. I think we Helping Hand. Oh man. Okay. I think we fall.
I like Helping Hand here actually because I think Indeedee has to be the target of this Blaziken. So Helping Hand is the way you guarantee you get some damage out of it. So I think Helping Hand. I don't know if I Dragon Claw the Suicune or Drain Punch one of them. I don't know what I attack with, but I think Helping Hand actually is correct.
Follow me. Get the chip. Check something. Yeah, we get the chip. We know we're slower. Let's Drain Punch into the Blaziken here. Okay, and that kills, so the Blaze actually kills. DD dies. Okay. An Ice Beam. We live that fairly well.
Yeah, they live that very well. Yeah, Helping Hand would have put it to Sash, and then it dies to hail damage.
And Speed Boost. Okay. We bring in a Bomb of Snow here.
No.
Do we set Veil or do we just protect?
You've got the
I
speed.
think we just protect here. We fight.
Yeah, I think you actually consider double protecting here, and you just let the hail damage start chipping this Blaziken down. Because at that range, it's close where you could double protect, have a turn of attacks and switches, and then double protect again and let it go down. Because at this point, it's very offensively threatening. It's also very dead to an attack. There's also an argument for just clicking Blizzard here, letting you go down to Sash, and if the Suicune targets you, you'd have to make sure that you're also targeting the Blaziken. But I don't know if you win that late game against Suicune.
Fight. We just drain. Do we call it protect? Yeah, I think we do.
Okay, calling a protect fair. Why, from your opponent's perspective, why do you protect Blaziken there? Blaziken's low dies to hail pretty soon. I don't know. I just don't think it's likely the Blaziken protects. I might be about to be proven wrong, but if I'm in Panda shoes, I don't think I ever protect Blaziken there because I don't want to just get faded by hail over time. This thing's already dying. I want to get as much damage out as possible, which is probably a close combat or Brave Bird into the Como.
I think we just okay. Close combats.
And the way you punish that is you click Blizzard. So basically, Krabby's played this game twice now, 2 turns, 2 defensively. And if he'd been more aggressive, he would have had Expanding Force damage on the Suicune, and debatably, that Blaziken would be dead if he had clicked. Yeah, if he clicked Blizzard there, the Blaziken would be dead. So he traded basically getting up in Aurora Veil for 70-ish% on a Suicune and an alive Blaziken, and that's just not a great trade. So he's taking positions where he should be advantaged and playing them too defensively to he's playing not to lose instead of playing to win. So I think he needs to consider the end games more in situations like this because that is very defensive play when you should be stepping on the gas. I'm kind of being proven wrong about this leftover set though.
Poison gets the speed boost. Okay, so the thing is we can it's just Blizzard, and we can protect here and just try to get some other leftovers. Probably not the right
You lose
play,
to a double target into a bomb.
just trying to get something out of nothing.
You lose to a double target into a bomb snow. If you blizzard, you also single target the Blaziken, and if you protect, you double protect. You can't split the baby on that one.
Got my crab hat, so that's pretty cool. Blaziken protects, okay. Which is what I wish we would have done last turn. At least we get some chip here on this weekend.
Never punished.
Yeah, I think we energy ball here into the Suicune.
I think you do the Blizzard play again, if I'm being honest. Because again, you're soft into double target into Abomasnow.
We Blizzard. We get the Como out.
Again, that's splitting the baby.
Once upon a time, nobody gave it. Whew. Okay.
Never punished.
Snow gets the kill there. And Ice Beams into, I want to probably assume, yeah, Gardevoir. Okay. This isn't a terrible situation, actually, at the moment.
I have no idea why Panda double targeted there.
We lose that there. And it's a Togedemaru.
Gardevoir dies to Togedemaru. You need to switch Gardevoir for Como here, sack it, and probably Blizzard to chip the Togedemaru because you know it has... Well, no, Hail will chip it. Togedemaru's in a horrible spot for you, for Krabby here. So I think Blizzard is the play. You traced Speed Boost. Maybe you leave the Gardevoir in and you try to kill that way. But man, this is Togedemaru's the worst case scenario to see in this endgame.
Okay. Okay, that's a...
Yeah, if you weren't Specs and you had Protect, that would have been a potential out, but with the Togedemaru being faster, yeah, Blizzard is probably the play, and maybe a switch into Como. But it's not a great situation.
Oh.
And Suicune will be dead if you had the Expanding Force damage on it.
And Tailwind, okay.
If the Suicune's dead there, you've actually got a shot. But right now, not really.
One turn of Veil left.
Blizzard.
Okay.
please, Blizzard. Togedemaru didn't take chips, so that's like safety goggles.
Yeah, I mean, he wins this. He's much faster. I don't think there's a really great...
Okay, gave up too early. He doesn't necessarily win. If you protect with the Komo, he refuses to double target the Obama Snow again. You get Blizzard off, it'll kill the Suicune and chip the Togedemaru. Togedemaru might not one-shot the Komo, and then you have Drain Punch as an out. So you might have fast-played that too much.
Great way to get around that. Spiky shields, okay.
Yeah.
That'll probably kill the Togedemaru. I mean, not the Togedemaru, but yeah. Oh, was that a misclick? No, right? No, there's a reason he did that.
The protect play was the right play on your end. If you had clicked Blizzard last turn and protected instead of taking that spiky shield chip, then you might survive and Drain Punch could be the play. Now I don't think you make it with Drain Punch. No, protect. 100% protect. Get the leftovers healing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That he played the end game poorly there because he didn't maximize his own leftovers healing. And he also didn't maximize the chance for his opponent to screw up. I still don't think it's a favorable one, but if he protects either of those two turns, I think there's a chance he pulls this out with a Drain Punch. Togedemaru should clean this up because it's a...
I think we just do what we can. Yeah. Okay, GG's, man. That was a great game.
So yeah, a really interesting set. I think overall, Krabby could have played more offensively in places where he had the advantage, and that end game in Game 3 was an issue for him because he didn't maximize his chance of surviving the Iron Head onto the Komo, which was his win con. So I think overall, knowing when to be offensive versus when to be defensive and identifying your win conditions and playing towards them is something that Krabby could do in this situation to improve. But I really hope you guys liked this match analysis content. I know it's a bit out of the ordinary for me, but if you liked it, let me know in the comments if this is the type of thing you'd want to see more. But otherwise, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.